Bless up, God family. It is Saturday, June 8th, 2:18 a.m., and I didn't do a video yesterday. So, this is kind of the makeup video, and I'm gonna also do another one later on in the rising. But so many beautiful things happened today, and I got a little bit to talk about before I get some well-deserved rest. So, thank y'all so much for tuning in, and shout out to everybody who's juicing along with me. So many things have been coming through, so many things have been released, so many things have been coming to me in such a very profound way. The clarity, the inspiration, but also the execution of ideas. So today I was getting ready for this really beautiful event, very successful, and it was just great to see that I invested into myself and got such a beautiful return. And it's so beautiful when you can see certain things play out in a way where it reminds you, yeah, you are very powerful and you are valuable and you are capable of so many things. So I give thanks because today I catered, I served some food and some drinks, and it was a hit. It was a great time, and was able to make some money, and it felt really good. So I want to kind of continue off where I left off yesterday, but from a different angle. People are really trying, and grace is such an important trait when it comes to somebody who is doing this type of work. So I am constantly reminding myself, even in the most difficult moments, to have grace. And there are times I forget. And so I just want to take a moment and give thanks for grace, because without grace, a lot of us would be in not so beautiful circumstances. Why do I say that? Grace is it's when people can really display love in a very active way. And there's been somebody in your life who has helped you transform and grow and has loved you and nurtured you and probably was there for you in your hardest moments, and as opposed to beating you down, they built you up. And in this art form of healing, it's a good reminder. And so I give thanks. You know, a lot of people just been through such tribulations that sometimes it's hard to even grasp the fact that they are who they are because of their experiences, especially if you're not able to be savvy, or you're not savvy, I should say, to those experiences. It's gonna be a thing that we don't necessarily always get each other. More and more it's becoming more difficult to relate to each other because we live in such a super technological world, and we'd rather relate to these devices. And so I guess my biggest thing is being able to have that grace for people and be a better listener. I was thinking about it earlier. Even when I feel like I'm being criticized, as opposed to taking that criticism as something negative. How about looking at the aspects that I can actually take and it can help me build? And instead of arguing about something that I disagree with, maybe really hearing and sharing perspective. You know, it was very interesting. Something that happened at the event today. The sister was talking about the Blue Zone diet. People in the Mediterranean and a certain part of Asia eating a certain way, and she brought up that they eat salmon and chicken and red meat, and saying how this diet is the optimal diet for long life. And I asked her, do you think that the people in our country are eating the same quality of these animal products? And then also, when we think about not just the quality of these animals, it's also the fact that you may live a long life. And this is not to say that anybody over there is living a long life that is not necessarily productive. But what I will say is these animal byproducts and products, they slow down our life force, they slow down our energy in terms of being able to be active in the things that we want to accomplish. Now, I don't necessarily think that it's a one-size-fits-all thing in a sense, but I will say that my philosophy is dead food is dead food, and living food is living food. Something beautiful today was being able to share my cuisine and seeing people dance, seeing people be happy, seeing people just really feel good. And I don't necessarily see that all the time when people are eating meat. So, yeah, it was a great day. And I want to have grace for people as they're on their journey and as they're growing, because we are all on a journey. And with that being said, I challenge you all throughout your journey. There are going to be people who come and through the universe they are challenging you, and they may criticize you. Realize that even these people who are criticizing are growing, but then also look for the areas of growth as opposed to looking to say no and looking to just shut somebody down because you happen to disagree with them. I am really practicing, especially on this fast, to just not be combative, because it's not worth it. It's totally not worth it. You know, I'm thankful to learn though. And that's really the important part, that we are growing and learning and developing. Because that's true healing. And that will inspire others as well. When they see you elevating, they're going to want to elevate as well. So yes, God family, I have a very full heart right now, but I also have a sleepy mind. So I'm going to pop on out of here. I thank anyone who is watching this video and you made it this far. I'm certain you got something from it. and stay so rooted. Love y'all, God family. Talk soon.